Hi everyone. Welcome to another installment of the Purge Book Report. Today I'm reviewing The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien. It's a somewhat autobiographical account of the author and a handful of soldiers he served alongside in the Vietnam War from 1968 to 1970. The book is broken into 22 short stories of varying length, detailing his experiences before, during, and after his service. His style is quite unique, and this particular novel is a blend of fact and fiction that he expertly weaves together in a mostly chronological tale of what it was like to hump through the jungle and what it was like to make his way in society, both before and after the war. The first short story in the book, the title track you might say, The Things They Carried, sucks you in right away, and the author gives you a lot to contemplate. From the army and its protocols, to the terrain and its challenges it brought, to his fellow soldiers and their unique circumstances, it is a read rich in variety. It also touches quite literally on the things they carried, and the list is a long one. One that makes you consider things you never could unless you were dropped into the jungle halfway around the world, or you have a chance to grab a copy of this book. O'Brien is very candid with the range of emotions and the internal struggles surrounding what it was like to be drafted into a war without reason. He was a recent college graduate and an aspiring writer when he was drafted. My generation can't understand what it would be like to have your life essentially hijacked and thrown into a peril not of your own choosing. A poignant quote from the book is, 43 years old, and the war occurred half a lifetime ago, and yet the remembering makes it now. And sometimes remembering will lead to a story, which makes it forever. That's what stories are for. Stories are for joining the past to the future. O'Brien bridges the gap from the late 1960s to whenever you choose to read this book in such a way it will give you a newfound respect for the men and women who fought in Vietnam. It honors both those who came home to find new things to carry and those who gave their life and carried no more. I would give this book a 9 out of 10, and full disclosure, I knew I would because I've read it before. So far, this is the only work by Tim O'Brien that I've read, but I think trying another one is probably a good idea. His style, as I mentioned, is very unique, and while I've read other war books, this is by far the best one so far. It connects the reader to the emotions of fighting in a war and the battle that no doubt goes on in the minds of those tasked with waging them. Do yourself a favor and read this book. That's The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien. Thanks for watching.